Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the RYOBI backpack sprayer. We're going to list some of the specs involved with this unit, and then I'm going to tell you why we chose it for going forward instead of our pump sprayer. So right out the gate, the backpack sprayer here, this RYOBI, is going to be a 4-gallon model. The 4-gallon model is going to be, 4 times the typical pump sprayer, the pump sprayer being 1 gallon. So that is going to immediately mean that you're going to have less trips back and forth to fill it up. So that was one positive right out of the gate. Also, this 4-gallon unit is going to be for spreading different chemicals, pesticides, things for your lawn, herbicides for your plants. And what we're going to be using it for is different killers for our poison ivy throughout the woods and different aspects of that. So what this comes with is going to be the 4-gallon unit. It's going to come with a 24-inch hose, 48-inch hose with a 24-inch wand. The wand actually comes with 2 different sprayers. One is going to be a cone sprayer, so it's in the cone shape, and it's going to be adjustable for the different greater or shorter variable cones. And then you're going to have another sprayer that's going to be more of a line, a fan shape. That's cool. It gives you different options for what kind of surface area you're trying to cover. Another thing that we liked about this unit is going to be the fact that it is an electric unit. You don't have to sit there and pump just to build up the pressure in order to spray the unit. So this unit's going to be powered by a 18-volt, 2-amp-hour battery. It's going to come with the unit. Also, you can get the unit by itself without the battery if you have other RYOBI tools, because those batteries are interchangeable. The unit actually will also hold the 4-amp-hour battery if you need, but the 4-amp-hour battery is going to be a little extra for what you're going to be using this for, in my opinion. The 2-amp-hour battery will give you 11 fill-ups, so that's 44 gallons, and that should be covering most jobs. But if you're going to have more work to be done than that, and you have a 4-amp-hour battery, why not? You won't have to worry about recharging it, because you're not going to really need 88 gallons, at least not for what I'm doing. All right, so next up is going to be the fact that this unit has a wide mouth, so it's very easy to fill, and it has and this is proof that it works. So there is a first stage filter system, which is this removable basket unit. And apparently from last time using it, if any particulates that are smaller than this fine grade here are to make it through, and you think when you're filling this up, a leaf comes down, ends up in there, you don't pay attention, you see it, like just now, a piece went in there. There's actually a secondary filter before it goes out to the pressure unit, so that's going to stop it. So it's definitely going to help it from not breaking, which is a great thing right there, to make sure that you're not having debris going into the unit and having to replace the tubing, or have the sprayer not work and you have no idea what's going on. So that's cool. Also, the basket comes out, so I can easily reach in here and use something to clean it out, like a soap or detergent, to actually get this thing clean when I'm changing over from maybe like a pesticide to an herbicide, or some kind of weed killer to a fertilizer. Something that is sprayable, obviously, because it's a water-based unit, but you want to make sure that you don't keep anything in the lines that might kill your plants, because that would be rather unfortunate if you think that you're spraying something that's going to help them and it was actually the same poison that you went to kill your poison ivy with. Okay, next aspect of this unit that really is nice is there's a variable pressure gauge, and what that's going to do is allow, while it's on your back, allow you to change the pressure that is coming out of the unit. So if you're having you need a lot of the chemical to come out at a time, it's going to have a higher pressure, a larger flow rate than if you were having it at a lower range. This also is going to be the turning on and off of the unit, so make sure that it's off before you actually fill this, and you don't want to automatically spray this by yourself, or spray yourself with the tubing. While empty, the backpack unit is going to be around 15 pounds. When full with 4 gallons of liquid, it's going to be around 33. So, it can get heavy. However, the backpack itself is going to be very comfortable and the weight distributed, so you don't really feel it on your back at all. so I wouldn't have a problem with that. However, because there is a 48-inch tubing line and a 24-inch sprayer, you can't have it on the ground for if you're spraying in a certain area and you don't want to pick it up just yet. But let me put it on and show you how easy it is to put it on, as well as the different features for it. So the unit here has a cross strap for your chest that's going to help distribute the weight of the unit across your body, and it's actually quite comfortable depending on your body build or stature. This also goes up or down to fit you more comfortably. I found that once I put it on, honestly, I don't have to make any changes to it. I don't have to readjust, or I'm not swaying with the item. It's very comfortable. This is actually a padded shoulder straps, so that's also great. The back of the unit is contoured to fit your back, basically, for the most part. So it's extremely comfortable. You won't feel the pressure of it on your back. It doesn't hurt in any way, and it's actually very well put together. So this is the unit. You have the pressure being able to turn on or off. You could lock it so that you can't turn it on or off, and that is going to make it so that you don't accidentally turn it on and spray yourself in the face while this is on the ground, or spray someone else by accident, because you don't want chemicals obviously going into your eyes. Additionally, besides the fact of it locking it from not spraying, you can also adjust it in the opposite direction. So once it is tightened, lock it so that it is a constant spray. So like this, it would be in a constant spray here. You don't also need that unless you're going to be in a very wooded, poison ivy filled area that you constantly are keeping it on. In order to disengage it, you just press it again and flip this red switch in the opposite direction. All right, so now let's spray some stuff and show you how it works. Gallon unit, and you require both hands to push and charge the unit before spraying. You only get a limited amount of time out of your spray before you have to then repump it. Whereas in the actual electric unit, we'll have the life of the battery, so up to 11 refills, so 44 gallons versus 1 gallon. Also, the difference being that this unit will hold 4 gallons versus 1 gallon. So that's just going to be less trips back to go fill it up, less trips to the hose, less trips to the chemical, less trips to wherever you need to fill this item up. And especially when you're in the woods or further out where you don't actually want to hike back out every mile, it's not going to be fun to have the 1 gallon unit there. But at a price tag that's a little over 4 times, so this is a $200 unit versus a $30 unit. It depends on the job. If you have a much smaller area where you're just clearing your driveway or your walkway, you might just want the one gallon unit. It's easy to store. It's around the same size, maybe double, I would say, in this case. However, both are going to get the job done. Personally, this is going to go in the garage and probably never be seen again. I will be using this for going forward. It is extremely, extremely easy to use and much better for me overall for all of the things that we do around here. So if you like the video, comment and subscribe. Also, we'll have a link to both units down in the description below. So thanks for joining us.